Pisces, hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your March 2025 horoscope. Watch this first and foremost if you're a Pisces rising, but of course the sun and moon of Pisces are welcome to check this out as well. Of course, as always, start with your rising sign and then go to sun and moon. As always, these readings are general, and if you want your personalized consultations, I currently still offer them. They're in the description box down below. I currently offer birth chart readings. I do a very special analysis of asteroids, fixed points and fixed stars in your own chart. This is not, a general consultation. It's something based on my individual research, first-hand research, based on the charts of clients that I worked with over the years. And of course, there's also love readings available and one-on-one mentorship opportunity with me. Again, by the time I post this, I hope it's not, I kind of hope it's gone, but at the same time, don't hope it's gone, because I want it obviously to go to the right person. Essentially, for those of you guys who want to study astrology, there's currently a very unique opportunity to study astrology one-on-one with me, where over the course of 10 weeks, again, it could be 10 or 20 weeks, I teach you the secrets of astrology by decoding your own chart, helping you to learn about yourself, helping you to learn astrology through your own chart. Again, if you ever wanted to have a one-on-one mentor who can guide you on this journey, who can help you, not a group setting, not any kind of automated AI chat GPT, but somebody to work with you one-on-one and share my experiences, give you feedback, homework, be available when you have questions. I am here for you. Links to book it is going to be down below. Again, this is one of a kind offer. I most likely will not be bringing it back, and I'm already pretty booked up with my mentorship students. So if you feel called to this is for you. Anyway, let's go back to your astrology prediction now. Okay, Pisces, this is the month where there is going to be an unusual and very big concentration of planets in your second house that deal with your talents, with your resources, with the money that you make, with in general like resources that are available to you. Right off the bat, when we start the month on March 1st, Venus is going to be going retrograde in the sign of Aries in your second house, and it's going to re-enter your sign, Pisces, but it's not going to be till March 27 or 29. I think, yes, March 27 is when Venus re-enters Pisces. March 29 is when Mercury is going to re-enter Pisces. So both Venus and Mercury are going to be in your second house this month and retrograde. Mercury literally enters the sign of Aries, your second house, on March 3rd, turns retrograde March 14th. So Venus and Mercury, both the planets, retrograde in the second house, which means you're going to be very focused on your resources, restructuring your resources, the money that you make, how you utilize your talents, your skills to, essentially make the most you can with finances, the streams of income. How are you currently utilizing the skills, the talents that you have, streams of income? It's going to be very, very important. And especially when on March 20th the sun will enter the sign of Aries, this is going to be very big and very important, because that's the comparison I've been given to every sign, I guess, in this horoscope. It's like when before the sun is in Aries, having Venus and Mercury retrograde for you, in your case in the second house, is kind of like trying to figure out what's happening in a dark room, right? You're trying to understand the mess, declutter, maybe even what's happening in the dark room, but the lights are off, so it's kind of not very productive. When on March 20th the sun will enter Aries, it's kind of like the lights are on and you can start finally seeing, right, what's happening in that closet, what needs to be decluttered, where is cash, where is dirt, where is nonsense, where is just some baggage, where is something you need to throw out, where is something you just need to clean and keep. This is going to be huge for you. You're going to make sense. I think March is going to be the month where you're going to make sense of what's happening in your financial life with money. It's gonna definitely make sense. And there's also going to be the last eclipse, the last solar eclipse in Aries, which will be wrapping up the themes that for a lot of you started as early as spring 2023. Technically, officially, the eclipse is ingressed, the nodes ingressed in July of 2023, but we had the first eclipse in Aries in the spring, I think in April 2023. So the themes that started then, maybe for a lot of you, it had to do with resources, right? Money that you make versus the money that your partner is giving you, or family, or just in general, the support that's available. There was a big theme on it, maybe a big theme with it, and maybe even some disappointments you had. Maybe other people were not as there for you as you wanted them to be. Maybe there was some, you had to rely on yourself much more. But now this theme is ending, and for a lot lot of you are finding solutions to maybe some financial worries you had, some financial situation that was happening in your life. Not only that, but also, as we are ending the month, Neptune will be entering the sign of Aries, which is of course your second house, first time since 1800s. So for a lot of you, there's going to be a completely different game when it comes to making money. Like for you guys, especially who are in creative professions, artists, spiritualists, people who are just doing things a little bit differently, there is going to be a lot of opportunities to reinvent yourself completely with your talents, how you use your talents. Of course, be careful to not get into any confusing scenario where perhaps, you are being misled when it comes to your money and finances, because this is possible, of course, with Neptune. But again, these kind of things will depend on your individual chart. We cannot really say it's going to obviously happen to every Pisces or to every Pisces rising. That's just not, not possible, right? But yes, see yourself, right? There's so much happening in that area of your chart. I definitely do feel that from at least the second half of March, you're gonna get a feel of what the issue is, if there is an issue in your second house in your financial sector, and how to solve it. And even if the solution will not work immediately necessarily, you will start making moves towards making things better in that area of your life. Now, yes, Mercury and Venus are both going to re-enter your sign. It's going to happen closer towards the end of the month. And yes, it is important, but I think, again, it's happening at the very end of the month. It's more of a theme for April. So I think that still you're going to be more focused on all the second house matters throughout the month. And there is something else that's happening that I think is also going to be pretty big for a lot of especially Pisces risings, which is, of course, the lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse in Virgo, together with the South Node, which is going to be happening in your seventh house of relationship, partnership, marriage. So again, I don't want to say every Pisces rising is going to suddenly get divorced or is going to go through a breakup. However, I do want to say that when this kind of eclipse with the South Node is happening in your seventh house, if you are not in a relationship that you should be in, essentially, if you are not in the right partnership, if you are in a partnership that's restrictive, I do really feel that overnight your situation could change. Overnight you could decide that you are leaving a person, that you don't want to be there anymore. Again, these are some of the things that will really be more seen from somebody's chart rather than so general, and people who will feel it also need to have specific configurations, including specific degrees. The eclipse itself is right between 23 and 24 degrees of Virgo, so Pisces with placements between 23 and 24 will of course feel it the most. Also later born Pisces with later degrees, but I cannot say that every Pisces necessarily is going to feel it. But yes, for those of you guys who have those degrees, if you are in a partnership that's really not good for you, chances are there's going to be a sense of either letting go of partnership completely or just really working towards changing the dynamics. Because again, if you feel like where you are, like the dynamic of relationship cannot continue this way, this is going to be the push to change things up. So again, don't freak out, but those of you who know it's coming, you could already feel it. Sometimes, although it could be unexpected too, but again, I don't want you guys to freak out. I feel like whatever happens with eclipses is always for the better, because in a way eclipses are we have a lot of free will, yes, but eclipses are sort of like those instruments, the celestial instruments that help us to, if we go a little bit too far from the program that is set for us on this planet, this is the reprogramming. Okay, let's put you back on track. That's how I see at least eclipses. Some people might probably disagree with me, but I do feel like for a lot of us there's so much we can do so much with our life. We can go on a program or we can go off program, but when eclipse happens, why do fated events occur? Because we are meant to sometimes we walk too far of our path and there is something that needs to bring us back. So in a way, I think of them as more positive, even if they don't immediately seem like they are very positive. Again, with South Node, it's about purging, letting go of what no longer serves you, for the lack of a better word, sounding like sort of like how you hear it in New Age community, right? They say. And if you are in a happier relationship, it could be just somehow, maybe redefining it in some way. Could be also about business partnerships for some of you, but I think it's mostly about love. So yeah, I feel like maybe some of you guys could freak out a little bit with this one. Don't. We will talk more about eclipses. I'll make separate videos about them. At the same time, I'm trying to think what else do I want to add here. Yes, it's a big focus again on money, finances. If your partner right now is not supportive of you financially, of your talents, or not contributing, this could also be one of the ways how you could be like, okay, this is not serving me, I need to let this go. On March 27, March 29, of course, this is when both Mercury and Venus are going to re-enter your sign. So, you guys will feel in the last few days that, yeah, focus is back on you. Maybe even some of the solutions that you will some of the solutions decision you're going to make when it comes to your money and talents earlier in the months will give you some extra cash to reinvest in yourself. Could be something like that happening too. But overall, yes, this is the month to figure out your financial situations, your talents, how they can be best utilized via different streams of income, how to value yourself more and let go of partnerships and situations where you are not honored, where you constantly just experience restrictions, being put down maybe. For a lot of you, there's going to be opportunity to let this go, because I feel like for a lot of you also, your self-worth is going to increase tremendously this month. The money that you make, your self-worth, you're going to really reevaluate how you've been seeing yourself. That's what could happen. So anyway, Pisceans, yes, that's a lot. Again, we'll make more videos on eclipses. I already made a video on Venus retrograde, so make sure you check that video out. I talk more about Venus retrograde. I will make solar eclipses and lunar eclipses video, and also Mercury retrograde video. But other than that, give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, personalized consultations are available, links in the description box. A lot of these things are much easier to look at and see in individual charts rather than something general like what I'm talking about here now. One-on-one mentorship is also going to be in the description box. I love you all. I'm wishing you the most amazing month of March. May all your dreams come true. May this be, despite everything, the best month ever. May you find, a gold mine. Monetize your talents in the best ways. I love you all. Thank you so much. Happy March. We will talk soon. Bye bye.